Joseph, YouTube, welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chishi Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Overweight women denied access and entry into Hollywood bar. Let's get it.
We're not able to get let in as a thicker, curvy woman.
It wasn't the way Ella Halikas expected to end her night last Wednesday.
Unfortunate.
Being told she and fellow curve model Alexa J weren't allowed to enter the highlight room in Hollywood. All of their friends were let in, but they claim the bouncer stopped them because of their curves.
She asked him, like, you know, hey, what's going on? I'm so sorry if you're confused. I'm actually with that party that you just let in. And he said, I know, and looked at her up and down, was like, not tonight.
Man.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Ella thought maybe she'd have better luck with the doorman.
He looked at me up and down as well and was like, not tonight. I think it's fat phobia to the core.
To the core? Come on, lady, don't make this harder than it is. Don't make this difficult. Don't make this difficult. Oh, these women. Look at these chicks, bro. Let's keep watching.
Tired of just letting this happen and not speaking up about it.
A few days later, the influencers decided to share their story with Ella's more than 700,000 followers across TikTok and Instagram.
Boo-hoo.
It went viral, being seen more than 1 million times.
It was so dehumanizing. It was like we were literally getting looked through. If you've experienced any type of discrimination like this, you know exactly how horrible and disgusting it feels, and we are no longer letting this fly.
Yeah, this is a very real thing here in LA, right? For you guys that don't know, I live in Los Angeles, and you will not get into particular clubs if you don't meet the requirements, right? I actually know women who I would consider attractive, who have gone to this exact spot they're talking about in Hollywood and have been turned down simply because they didn't meet the requirements. They weren't attractive enough. So here's how it also works. Sometimes they just won't turn you away. They'll just make you pay whatever everyone else is paying, like the general admission, which could be like $200 or $150. But you will see particularly very attractive women getting let in for free. That's just how it is in some of these spots. But you know what's funny is you never see the attractive women who benefit from this out here fighting for this type of equality. They will benefit from this and will kind of like, oh, yeah, that's awkward. Act like they're not here to fight with the sisterhood. Why don't you guys fight this battle? I'd love to see the non-plus size women fighting this at mass, which again, you're never going to see that. Goes to show you that they will be okay with double standards that benefit them, right? And my response is, life's not fair. Lose the weight if you want change. There's nothing else to say. As always, we're going to check out some of these comments. This video did go viral and everybody responded and had something to say. First comment here comes from a gentleman and reads, so what's wrong? If y'all don't get let in the club, find another one. Simple. But they can't do that, right? They cannot live with the fact that there are standards of beauty. That's again confirming reality. And we all know these women drink tea.
I don't drink coffee.
Now the gentleman here says the rooftop of the highlight room was just not built for that type of weight. Nice one. Another commenter here says, be mad at your friends that left y'all behind. Facts. Be pissed at your friends who aren't out there fighting for you. They're in there mingling with the high value men. You see, this also is like a clear, I guess, just very bitter pill for body positivity women to swallow is their friends are in there enjoying and experiencing the access to the men who they want, but they cannot experience that same access to because they live in delusion. Love me the way that I am. I shouldn't have to change anything to get what I want out of life. I want to eat my cake and have it too. Another commenter here says they should take this as a sign from God. Maybe it's time to hit the gym to actually influence people out there. Laughing emojis, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Hit the gym? Improve myself? Why? Another comment here says, and there are many things fat people like myself get denied or can't get access to. Roller coasters, certain cars, some seat belts in particular cars, clothes that you order online, small fragile chairs. This person serious? Yeah, the You're being discriminated on because the chair can't handle the weight. They gonna make videos on how that stuff makes us feel embarrassed and fat? Okay, this guy's kind of trolling here. I'm hella weak. Another person here says thicker, curvy women in quotation marks. Man, they will use any term to hide the obvious. They will. They'll use any term to hide the obvious. There's a difference. There's a difference between thick. There's a difference between curvy women. There's a difference between just plainly fat, overweight women. And that's not to say, because women hear this and they're like, oh, so you're saying fat women aren't desirable? No. There are men out there who don't mind a fat chick. But the problem women have is the reality that most men wouldn't seriously consider a serious relationship, with a very overweight woman. Another comment here says, how many skinny guys got denied that night? That's true. How many skinny guys got denied that night? How many broke guys got denied that night? The list is endless. There's always a financial expectation men have to get into places like this. There's a dress code. How far does equality really go, right? Equality. Where do we want to take this thing? Another commenter here says, laugh out loud, these women are getting a reality check. So many men have to deal with rejection daily, consistently. But it makes us who we are, resilient. Another comment here says, clout chasing. Stuff like this happens on purpose, so that way this influencers get famous. Because trust, no one has heard of these people before. All press is good press. So it's a way to promote these people and business. I think that could be true. I wouldn't be surprised, especially if they're out here in LA. They probably have some type of brand, TikTok, and they're going to use this thing, whether they believe it or not. They're going to use this thing to push it and say, oh yeah, we're fighting for women out here and women's rights. How much do they actually believe those lies? They could seriously believe that shit. I wouldn't be surprised, but how much body positivity going to change reality? Not at all. It will not. Listen, guys, as always, curious to know what you think. Leave your comments down below. I appreciate you for checking out yet another episode of the Coffee Pod. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.